Hello, and welcome back to Parkitect, where we pretend to be a theme park manager. We got a new ride called the Top Scan, which I am interested to see what it is. Oh, it's one of these crazy rides that goes up and down. Alright, so we can possibly get you here because there's a lot of space here. So, yeah, possibly get you here somewhere. Get the entrance over here, the exit over here, open you up at $5 and path some things around. Alright, that's that. And then get a normal path. Oh, that's already connected, so that's not to worry about. What other thrill rides do we have? We have a 4D cinema. I doubt we have a 4D cinema already installed anywhere. 4D cinema, and the first game was first game of Parkitect that I played was pretty. Oh, we just ran out of money. That's unfortunate. Let's get ourselves another loan. 19k. That's good. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a lot of rides. So let's get the 4D cinema going. Let's put you up at 5 again. Open you up and get some pathing done. What the hell was that? Right, so this is a popular ride. That's good. This ride is, I don't know if it's going to be popular or not. Ghost Mansion, we already have. Plane Carousel, all of this we already have. So just waiting on some new rides to come in. All this area is completely covered by zone 1, so we have enough infrastructure here for people to actually use it. Wow, the top spinner is really popular. It's full, the ride is full, and there's more people coming inside. Look at that. Wow, my dinner is coming up just because of how intense this ride looks. Go-karting doesn't seem to be very popular, does it? At least here it's not. It was popular there. There are some people using the monorail, not a lot of them. They're mainly getting from here back to here. That's it. There's not a lot of people going from here. So there's not a lot of people going around to see the park as such. The boat ride, on the other hand, is pretty empty. There's nothing happening here. There's one dude who waddled in, but he's an entertainer. And it ends here and it ends here. So yeah, the boat ride is not very popular. You have one pathway, two pathways actually crossing the water, one here and one on the other side, and that's being used the most. That's like the main route that people are taking to come on in to this side of the park, which is actually quite extensive. I think I would enjoy this side of the park more than the other side, because it has this medieval structure which looks badass for sure, and it's got my custom made roller coaster here, which is a teeny tiny roller coaster, not something that's very popular, and the queue is really long. But look at this, there's just one guy on the ride, and it's a very childish roller coaster. That's all. It's just like one small little round. We asked them for money for it as well, so But this looks epic. This little car ride through this burning forest thing. Star something is broken down. Where are you? Where? How do I get to you? All right. Oh, this was quite popular, wasn't it? Yeah. Skyfall is available. Let's check out Skyfall. Plane carousel, blah blah blah, yada yada. Where the hell is Skyfall? Oh, it's in Thrill Rides. Skyfall. So we can do a Skyfall here actually. Is 30 the tallest? I think 30 is the tallest, right? What the hell? Let's go up to 40. Just in case. And let's make this 6 point. Actually, I can make it 7.5 to see if it's any good. Let's get the entrance there, the exit here. Let's open you up. And yeah, let's get the pathing done. I can't get to Skyfall. Of course you can. Of course you can. So it's just like one fall. So you go all the way up. Like look at this. You go all the way up and then it looks down and then it drops you down. That's about it. That's nice. That's neat. You can see the whole park from up here. Number of visitors will decrease. Yeah, that's what we want right now. We want visitors to decrease. Huh. What is. Whoa, excitement is very high, intensity is very high, nausea is very low. Well, it's not very low, it's low though, and decoration is very low. So this is going to be a good attraction for people who need intense, exciting ride. So I'm going to bump it up to 10. This could be the game changer for us. Although I don't think that's going to change our decision much. This will probably be the last episode because I am honestly getting sick and tired of micromanaging the costs and micromanaging the price of everything. So I mean, I guess you could get like some of these crucial rides, like Skyfall, for example, is a crucial ride. We get some of these very important rides which perform really well, and then just like leave the money making rides as they are, and then the rest of the park you can go crazy decorating it. But it's not just that, the decorations also are really really cumbersome. Like you need to plan everything out, and this is a leisure game. I don't think this is such a good game for us to do a let's play on, honestly, because the challenges that the game throws at you is not interesting enough on a let's play for you to resolve. It's very interesting to resolve for sure. Like if I was to just spend my time playing this game, I would be super interested, super excited, and I would min max everything and I would manage everything. But on a let's play, it's kind of not what I had in mind. Something like Foundation would be good, where it's easy enough that you don't have to be hands on all the time. It's not like Foundation is an easy game, right? The few of you who are following that series would definitely know. And Sim Airport is definitely a good example, because in that game there wasn't so much micromanaging, but there were times when you make a decision which would actually affect you very very adversely. So you had to be careful about the decisions that you make. This ride is doing well for sure. There are people coming in. They are saying that it's awesome. That's the kind of word we'd like to hear. vandalism still seems to be high. Not very high, but it's still high. It's high enough, I guess. So, yeah, this is our park. It's a nice park. I'm happy about this park. I'm not like, I won't say I'm proud of this park. I'm definitely happy that I got to run this park as long as I did. Our financial situation isn't improving actually. The ride would increase customers for a time. The jolly spinner is this. So that would see an increase in customers. How do people feel about this? Do people want to go on the jolly spinner? Well, it's a high excitement ride, but it's not a high intensity ride, or at least that's what people are saying. So I am glad to see a small little tiny queue here. Like whatever queue there is, I am glad to see it. Power surge. Power surge. Whoa, look at that. That looks insane. It's not intense for sure, but it looks insane. So we can have you here with you here and you here. Let's make you 6.5. Let's open you up really quickly and let's put some paths. Oh, it's one of those rides. It just goes round and round and round and then lifts the arm and then comes down again. See, this is what I'm talking. Oh, it spins as well. That's okay. But still, theme parks are still stuck in the Middle Ages, I would say. Like, you still have the same old. Unless you have something like VR or, inside shopping malls, you have these theme parks where it's all VR and it's kind of like a theater. But there's so much more you can do with all the technology that we have right now. Like the drone racer I was talking about, that's something. And then there's this third person challenge. You could definitely have a ride like that. You could have a ride where it's you get to cross a hurdle filled zone, like you need to run through it or whatever, like Takeshi's Castle. Have you guys seen that show? That show is amazing. So you could have like a Takeshi's Castle ride where you're on third person view and then you go up and down and there's a camera mounted behind your head so you can see yourself during doing stuff, and then you are blindfolded. There's a screen in front of your eyes, so only thing you can see is yourself in third person. That would be an interesting ride. And actually action games are pretty big right now, today's world. So you could have a ride where you are basically somebody, you are a hero in a MOBA, for example, like Dota or League of Legends. And you could simulate all of that because we have the capability right now to do that. We have the capability to, what's that called? It's called AR, right? So we could use AR to make theme parks much better. I haven't been to a theme park in a long time, that's for sure. Like I will give you that, but I'm sure that the rides are still the same. Maybe you have like some pyrotechnics and some LED screens on the sides of rides, which you had before, but still, I don't think it's as good as what it could be if we just embrace that. So I guess that will happen. There will be a renaissance and there will be people coming up and saying, oh, let's have these kind of rides, and one more person needed for this. There he is. Guy with the backpack. Let's slow it down a little bit to see how they do it. So this is actually going uphill. The downhill track is not one where you gain a lot of speed. Like you gain some speed here, but then you have to slow down again, some speed, you have to slow down again, and then you come back here. And this stretch, obviously, unless you follow the center line, which none of them are doing, you will have to go slowly. If you follow the center line, of course, You can probably accelerate a little bit over here, but we're not taking advantage of that. Instead, the going up bits are really, really curvy. Some might say that we did a mistake doing that, but I doubt that we did a mistake doing that. I think that is perfectly balanced for us. So, this day of the game might actually be beautifully, beautifully placed. Whoa, we lost $4,000 in February? That's horrible. That's really, really horrible. And wages are our big burner, I guess. Wages and loan fees, which of course, I mean, we're paying loan fees. There's no way around that. We took loans to save our ass, so we have to pay the loan fees. You borrow money, you have to pay for it. But yeah, more than anything, it's that, and the right admissions and the right maintenance don't actually match up. They're not matching up as well as we would like them to. Although the shops are doing really good business. So yeah, possibly this month we will go in the red, and in the next couple of months we might actually get shut down. We might go bankrupt, guys. But that's all right, because I am in a good mind to shut this game down anyway. Just because I don't think this makes for an interesting let's play. Your park was showcased by a popular content creator, probably somebody on Twitch. Hope it's not somebody on TikTok, but you never know. Could be, could be. This ride is quite popular. Popularity of this ride has dropped down, but this one is extremely popular. I guess it's like the new rides get popular and the old ones lose favor. So maybe we need to replace some of the old ones with the new rides. Then at least we can get rid of that maintenance from our account. We are in the negative, so that's something. Wow, look at that. We were here. We were up by 19,000. And then, well, actually, that's probably because we took out the loans. But yeah, the rides are the biggest disappointment. Yeah, that's for sure. Shops are okay though. Park is not so good. Rating didn't go down much. Population didn't go down much. I mean, it went down a little bit, but not too much. We don't have any money for any of this, so there's no point in even looking at those. We have two loans from the Bank of Elmwood, who are in for a shock for sure, because we will soon be declaring bankruptcy. I'm not going to wait for that. As soon as this episode is done, this episode is done. We can't place any new rides right now because we don't have any cash with us. So we are just going around looking at our beautiful, beautiful park, and we will just talk about some of these things. There you have it. Imminent bankruptcy. Make a profit by the end of July of year 23. We are in year 23. We are in June of year 23. So they've given us exactly 1 month to make a profit, which doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So I'm just going to wait it out. Wait for the screen to pop up saying that we have lost, and I guess that'll be that. I did have a really good time building this park. It is extremely reminiscent of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I played Planet Coaster, so I'll tell you that Planet Coaster is a much better experience if you have a strong PC, if you have a really good PC, a PC that can actually manage the amount of intricacy that game demands. That game is amazing. Planet Zoo as well is a really good game. But Planet Zoo has more layers to it, and each animal that you have inside is an entity of its own, and it does its own little thing. So that game is very, very interesting. But I'm not going to stream those games for sure. I'm not going to make let's play of those games because those games are heavy. They're heavy on processing and they're just heavy on your mind. Those games are games for people who love to create. And I am somebody who loves to create, but it just takes too much time. You can't fit them in 20-minute episodes. Anything of value that you do create will not happen in 20 minutes. It'll take you an hour at least. And yeah, nobody's interested in watching it for an hour. Actually, I'm not interested in spending one whole hour per episode. That's just too much. I've got a job, I've got a family, I've got a dog, I've got to do all of that as well. So whatever time I can find is what I'm trying my best to put out as many videos as possible without a break. But yeah, some of those games are really heavy. So I might actually go back to doing Transport Tycoon was interesting. So maybe I would do Transport Tycoon, or maybe we would do another Sim Airport again, because Sim Airport I really enjoyed. Really did enjoy playing it. So we could have a completely customized Sim Airport episode going on, which might be interesting also. I do have a pending series of Surviving Mars, but yeah, that game, that is quite a game. It's a beautiful game. All these games are beautiful games. These days, these indie game developers, they are really good. The amount of dedication which goes into making a game like this is just mind-numbingly awesome. Because it's not simple. Definitely isn't. Lots of moving parts. They make it engaging, they make it professional. And there you have it. Our park went bankrupt and has been closed. So it says we can load something, possibly a previous save game, or we can quit. We are going to choose quit, but I would like to say thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe if you like the content that I'm putting outside. Do comment if you would like to abuse me at how badly mismanaged this park was. I know for sure that we do require people to come back and tell you if you were a horrible manager, because that's part of being part of this market economic system, this capitalistic system. So you are welcome to come and abuse the hell out of me to tell me how badly I manage this park, or to tell me how I can make things better. And yeah, I will not be coming back with another episode of this, but we will be coming back with another game. Until then, take care now. Bye bye then.